Ever wondered how an airport can take thousands of bags from thousands of passengers, send them through a maze of belts, scanners, and containers, and somehow still get them to the right city? It feels almost impossible. One wrong turn could end with your suitcase in another country. But behind the scenes, airports use a massive tracking system that works a lot like a high-speed delivery network. Today on Knowledge Hub, we're looking at how airports track thousands of bags without losing them. The journey starts the moment you check in. That paper tag wrapped around the handle is not just a label, it is basically the bag's passport. Printed on it is a unique bag tag number, often called an IATA license plate, along with a barcode, flight details, destination airport, and routing information. At the same time, the airline's departure control system creates a digital record called a bag source message, or BSM. This message connects your bag to your booking, your flight, your destination, and sometimes even your connecting flights. From that moment, your suitcase is no longer just a suitcase. It becomes a tracked object inside the airport's digital nervous system. After check-in, the bag enters the baggage handling system, or BHS. This is the giant hidden machine under and behind the terminal. It uses conveyor belts, high-speed sorters, barcode scanners, and RFID readers to move bags automatically through the massive facility. As the bag travels, scanners read the tag and ask the system one simple question: where should this bag go next? If the bag is flying to Dubai, London, Singapore, or Colombo, the system compares the tag number with the flight database and sends it toward the correct loading pier or makeup area. Inside large airports, this can happen at surprisingly high speed. Some systems use tilt tray sorters or cross-belt sorters, where each bag sits on a tray or belt section that can gently push it into the correct chute at exactly the right moment. It is like a giant automated railway network, except the passengers are suitcases. But before the aircraft, it must pass through security screening. Explosive detection systems scan the bag using advanced X-ray and computed tomography. If the skin is clear, the bag continues automatically. If something looks unusual, it may be sent for extra screening. Even during this process, the tracking system keeps updating the bag's location, so the airport knows whether it is still in screening, already sorted, waiting to be loaded, or delayed somewhere in the system. This is where baggage tracking becomes more than just movement, it becomes accountability. Under IATA Resolution 753, airlines are expected to track bags at 4 key points: when the passenger hands it over, when it is loaded onto the aircraft, when it is transferred between flights, and when it is returned to the passenger. That means the system is not just guessing where your bag is. It is building a chain of custody, almost like a digital audit trail. One of the most important parts is baggage reconciliation. Before a bag is loaded onto the aircraft, ground staff scan it again. The baggage reconciliation system checks whether that bag belongs on that flight, whether the passenger is actually on board, and whether the bag has been cleared to travel. If the wrong bag is scanned at the aircraft, the system can warn the handler before it is loaded. This matters for safety, security, and efficiency. The most difficult part of baggage handling is usually not the first flight, it is the connection. Transfer bags have to leave one aircraft, enter another airport sorting system, pass through the correct transfer route, and reach another aircraft before it departs. If the connection time is short, the system may mark the bag as a hot bag, meaning it needs priority handling. Some airports use real-time data, predictive software, and automated routing to decide the fastest path through the system. This is also why many mishandled bags are not truly lost. They are delayed because a connection was too tight, a tag was damaged, a scan failed, or the flight changed before the bag could catch up. Modern airports are improving this with RFID. Unlike a normal barcode, RFID does not always need a perfect line of sight. A reader can detect the chip using radio waves, even if the tag is slightly bent, wet, or facing the wrong direction. That is why some airlines and airports use hybrid tags with both barcode and RFID. Delta, for example, reported a 99.9% tracking success rate with RFID after investing heavily in the technology. And now, passengers increasingly expect the same experience they get from parcel delivery. Open an app and see where the bag was last scanned. But even with all this technology, the system is not perfect. According to IATA and SITA's latest baggage data, around 33.4 million bags were mishandled in 2024, at a rate of about 6.3 mishandled bags per 1,000 passengers, costing airlines billions every year. But the bigger picture is interesting. Baggage mishandling has dropped dramatically compared with 2007 because airports are using better scanning, automation, data sharing, RFID, and smarter recovery systems. And when a bag does go missing, systems like World Tracer help airlines compare baggage reports, tag numbers, passenger details, flight routes, and last known scan locations to reunite bags with passengers faster. So the next time you check in a suitcase and watch it disappear behind that rubber curtain, remember, it is not just being thrown onto a random belt. It is entering a highly automated tracking network made of barcodes, RFID, databases, scanners, sensors, sorting algorithms, security machines, and human handlers, all working together to send one bag to one exact aircraft at one exact time. If you have enjoyed this deep dive into the hidden systems that keep the world moving, don't forget to subscribe to Knowledge Hub for more tech deep dives. And as always, stay curious.